We made it to Tokyo Disney! To Tokyo Disney.
2 flights, 16 hours in the air, 1 hour on train, and we are here.
Yeah, we are.
This is the most beautiful hotel I've ever seen. So we just got here. We haven't even checked in yet. We're gonna head into the Tokyo Disneyland Hotel, check into our room, check it out, and then explore some areas outside the parks. I really hope we ride that Mickey monorail that I'm seeing go by right here.
I want to get some food.
Yes.
I have some ears to buy as well. So this is our first Tokyo adventure, and then tomorrow we're hitting the parks, but come with us into the hotel.
Come on, first of many.
We've been traveling all day. It's been a very long time, and it was absolutely beautiful walking up to see the hotel.
As we walked up to see the hotel for the very first time, of all songs, When You Wish Upon a Star was playing. I remember turning to Molly and saying, man, what a song to walk up to. I could see she was already crying.
It was the most beautiful building I'd ever seen. It was gigantic, and when I realized that's where we were staying, I couldn't hold back the emotion anymore. Oh my gosh, y'all. Grand Floridian Who. This hotel is unbelievably gorgeous. So there are several hotels that are part of Tokyo Disney. We picked the Tokyo Disneyland Hotel because there are themed character suites. Also because it's literally through that train station is Disneyland. So we are right here. And I quite literally can't believe that less than a year and a half after starting Mammoth Club, we are walking into this hotel in Tokyo. It's, whew. Whoa. Look at Dapper Minnie. This is the biggest hotel lobby I've ever seen. These light fixtures are unreal. And there's little Disney touches everywhere, like Tinkerbell's on top of the fountain. There's characters in the castle and the wrought iron on the elevator. There's Peter Pan drawings. Like, this is, wow.
Well, the hotel is absolutely stunning as we approach the lobby once again to see the beautiful chandeliers. This is just beyond anything I could have ever expected. Ready? Okay, we are staying tonight in the Cinderella suite. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. I'm at a bit of a loss for words as we sort of take in this beautiful space.
This is just the living room?
Yes, that is just the living room, and here we have the beautiful bed chamber.
Are these supposed to fit? We are bigger than
Wait a minute, there are jammies? I'm currently processing whether or not I'm going to fit on it.
With me. All right, now that we've had a moment to absolutely freak out about how adorable this room is, let's do a little tour. This room the night we're here was $578.36 when converted from yen, which is definitely the cost of like a regular room at a deluxe resort in Disney World, certainly not a suite. We'll save the bathroom and amenities for a minute, but let's take a look at our sitting room. Rooms in Tokyo do not come equipped with your own Allen and Max. Allegedly. The detail in this room is amazing. We've got a beautiful Cinderella and Prince Charming, and I'm not referring to Max and Allen on the couch.
Tell me I haven't slept.
We've got the little pumpkin in the side table. We've got a sitting area with some kind of amenity that we're going to figure out what it is right now. Is it a tote? Is it a bib?
It is. I think it's a bib.
It's a tote.
It's a tote.
It's a tote.
Okay.
I thought it was a bib, though. for a moment.
It's so cute.
That's very cute.
Look at the Mickey and Minnie on there. That is adorable. There's beautiful Cinderella artwork all over the place. And then you head into... Oh, look at this detail. I hadn't even noticed this yet. Look at this glass with the pumpkin carriage on it. And then you head into... the bedroom. How are those beds?
You know, firm. What he said.
Well, looking past Max and Alan in the beds, look at the detail here. You've got the little pumpkins, and then you've got the sea, which, if it's like the Castle Suite in Disney World, the sea's actually for Charming, not for Cinderella, but I'm going to say it's for Cinderella. And then look at the little table. We've got some postcards. There's a Duffy one. There's a 40th anniversary one of Mickey and Minnie, and a flashlight. There's a little notebook, and a little card from our room steward. Aww. And then you do have a pull-out bed under one of the beds to give you more room, and then some suites also have an alcove bed if you need an additional bed. Continuing in the room, we have another little sitting area. How are these chairs?
Honestly, the most comfortable of the lot.
They're quite nice. Yeah.
And in this little armoire, shelves, drawers, whatever you want to call them, there's jammies! More details in the room. Look at the glass slipper in the wallpaper. It's so cute.
Oh, that's a nice detail.
Max is demonstrating the beautiful closet. Look at that wallpaper. It's so cute. Max, do you think we're them?
Jacques and Gus Gus?
Yeah.
Maybe. Which one of us Jacques and which one of us is Gus Gus?
I don't want to answer. Here's the little coffee area. Look at these beautiful teacups. You can make some tea. Look, we, of course, had to have some Mary Blair artwork in here. Concept art of Cinderella. Another closet. And now let's check out the bathroom. We've got the sink vanity area with the cutest amenities I've ever seen. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It's got all the main characters, and it's got, let's see, a little hair tie, Q-tips, facial pads. It's also got a toothbrush kit with Donald and Daisy on it, and little water cups with Mickey and Minnie. It's so cute. I want to scream. Then in here you've got the fanciest toilet I've ever seen, and I'm led to believe this is what all the toilets are like, but there's so many buttons. I don't know what to do. And then and a phone in case you need to call someone because you're confused about all the buttons, perhaps. And then right across the way, you've got your shower and bathtub.
You can also stand. You don't only have to sit. You have a stool, but you can also stand.
I think it's crazy that it's just the shower. Like, you just walk in here and it's the shower.
It's all of it.
Or
No,
the
in this
bed.
one you have to sit.
But, well, you don't have to. You could just stand in ankle deep water, I guess.
Very inefficient for washing.
And that's that. Okay, what are we going to do now?
We need to eat.
Food.
Yeah.
We've only had airplane food for the last 14 hours.
Boy, let me tell you.
We need to go
It's mediocre.
we need to go shopping.
Yes,
do.
we do.
We.
You mean you don't love these jammies enough to wear them every day?
Yeah, we need to go look around without carrying a bunch of bags.
Yes. Okay. See you in a second.
First up on the docket, we've left the room, we've left our bags, we're free to explore at our own speed, and we're hungry. We're heading down to the Dreamers Lounge, which is on the lobby level. Gonna hope to find a bit of snack, perhaps a drink. Gonna get our stomachs a little full, and then go shopping. Quick pit stop in the lobby for something that gathered our attention on our way up. Look at this dollhouse. There's so many little details. We have Snow White's dress in here.
Carpets in here.
Oh, carpet is in there. And look, the Cheshire Cat's on the bed along with Mickey ears. Peter Pan's shadow is in the back.
Look, it's Ariel and the mermaids from Peter Pan, but then also
Oh,
Nemo's
that's
in the bowl.
fun. Cute. We have all kinds of characters up here. Who's down the left? We got the Dalmatians,
Lumiere.
Lumiere, Footstool, all kinds more. What's over here? Oh, we have the stepsisters, Anastasia, Drizella. There's Prince Charming in the back. How cute.
Look at the weather vane.
Oh, it's Dumbo.
Dumbo.
if you were gonna hang out in one room of this house, which one would you want to hang out
Ooh,
in?
interesting question.
Dibs the kitchen. Because I want to play with the puppies and eat the snacks.
Okay. Alan?
Probably gonna be the bedroom would be dope. Mainly because like you have carpet and Peter Pan shadow. That sounds like a party.
Pretty good. I'm eyeing all these instruments down here. I think I'd be hanging out with the piano, the French horn, the harp in the little sitting room area.
Oh, the rose.
Oh, look at that. Cute.
You know where I wouldn't be? Up here with the spinning wheel.
Oh, I was going to say the bathroom, but yeah, that spinning wheel is a nightmare.
Is it scarier than that, though?
It's not
I
my,
know what you're talking about. That looks just like Ariel.
it's not my favorite interpretation of her. Also, here's the front of this dollhouse, and we've got one more little peek of characters. Is that Mufasa and Sarabi I see? Why, yes, I think it is. Oh, look at that. There are more characters up there. Most other windows look like they open into the rooms, but we do have a couple up top. Cute. And then above it, the moon and the ship off to Neverland. We had a very short wait at the Dreamers Lounge, so we are spending just a few minutes looking around the hotel, and look, Molly's already found ears. Molly, so you're already finding ones you want to buy?
Here's the thing. In a bold move, I didn't pack any ears, and I'm
Oh.
going to buy ears for every day that we're here. So we have to outfit my Disney park days in the stores.
All right.
I like these. I like these. I like these. I didn't even see these before. They're like Cinderella. But we're going to another store, a bigger store in a little bit. So I gotta just remember these are here.
That is very cute. We're going to eat something that looks like this.
Maybe I need that one.
Maybe.
I'm also obsessed with the like dapper Mickey and Minnie from the hotel collection. Look at all of this stuff for the hotel specifically, but I love them.
We've got a mystery box of fountains, but one of them is the guest star fountain.
Oh,
I just love
and the chaser is Cinderella. Are we gonna buy these and I'll try to get the guest on fountain for Alan?
A mystery. What are these?
These are mystery monsters.
monsters?
Mystery,
Pinocchio, G. Worthington Foulfellow, and Gideon.
mystery little.
Can't tell you what his other name is.
Little Mermaid.
Oh, that's from Disney Sea, I think. The Little
Oh,
Mermaid
yeah,
area.
yeah, yeah.
But this is, I mean, if you guys want to jump jelly, they have a yellow jelly.
There's also
Yellow jelly.
there's also mystery kitty.
Guys,
We have to get the yellow jelly. The yellow jelly is important. We're gonna spend so much money. Look at this. It's got all those snacks on it. Look at this. Max is buying shirts.
That's you.
Okay, well we found my first.
That's you,
we found my
right
first
there.
Disneyland shirt for sure.
That's so good.
That's so good.
I like this too.
It's you.
It's me.
There he is. Also, if you can have the burger.
You can have the bow.
Well, now we're in my neck of the woods. We have a slinky paper towel holder and other kitchen goods like this. Is this a ladle holder? Oh, it's for rice.
Yeah, it's rice.
Oh my gosh.
It's a Mickey waffle iron.
Well, you know. Add it to the list.
Oh, baby. And in different poses. That's so cute.
We met a delightful cast member here named Kokaji who gave us a first visit sticker from Molly and I and gave Max a nice return visit flag and also explained to us that in celebrating the 40th anniversary, they have these wonderful little thank you, you're fantastic cards that you can tear out and give to a loved one in your life or a cast member. He was so lovely.
We're gonna give them the cast members all.
We are going to give them to cast members all week.
Little did we know that giving out these little triangle things to the cast members throughout our next 3 days in the parks would be literally a highlight for all of us.
It really was such a simple thing, and the joy that it brought transcended any language barriers that we might have had, and it was just so awesome to be able to see it.
What felt like just a little cast compliment would get the biggest reactions from every cast member. It was just the sweetest thing, and we love being able to give these out throughout the rest of our time at Disney.
The Dreamers Lounge was really a beautiful space right off the lobby of the hotel, and The inside was covered in beautiful artwork from things like Cinderella, and on the outside you could see the train station. It was stunning. The menu itself was Western fare with a variety of appetizers, salads, and sandwiches, as well as some lighter meals. I got a roasted chicken salad with a shoyu and uzu dressing.
Also, being a cocktail lounge, I asked our server for a Japanese whiskey recommendation. He was so sweet. He ended up being the first cast member that we gave one of those little pennants to, and he recommended one and also brought me mineral water from Mount Fuji. So it was a very fun first bite in Japan.
Molly and I got a bacon-wrapped potato for a snack. And I also got a cola.
Fun fact, there is Coca-Cola Classic in Japan, as well as Coke Zero at times, but not once did I spot a Diet Coke. I did, however, find the best bubble water I've ever had in my life.
Okay, well, we had just enough food to tide us over for our shopping escapades to come.
Alan, what did you eat?
I had a chicken salad with a uzu and shoyu dressing. What about you two?
Was it good?
Oh, it was very good.
That's a trick question. I already knew the answer, because I also ate some of it, and the dressing was amazing.
Yeah. Molly and I ordered the same thing, which was a bacon-wrapped potato, although I wouldn't have guessed that I received what I got, but it was very good.
It was good. It was like a
very good.
smashed baked potato with some cheese and bacon,
And then,
a
bacon
little
on the
salad.
side. Yeah.
And Alan and I also had a Japanese whiskey, and it was fantastic. Just had the whiskey with a little mineral water from Mount Fiji, by the way. But it was a beautiful setting. This lobby's gorgeous, Cinderella artwork, and you could see the monorail station from the window. It was a perfect little nosh. I think I lied when I said we're gonna take the monorail earlier, because we actually have to go that way. Fireworks!
Sorry, turning this around.
Sorry, I got distracted by the fireworks, but we're gonna watch those tomorrow. I also, again, about the monorail's going this way, we're going that way, because we're gonna go to the Disney store that's outside of the parks.
Yes.
And then also maybe get something more substantial.
On our way into Bon Voyage, which is one of the main merchandise shops here as you approach Tokyo Disneyland. And they have some awesome stamps that would go on, they go on Mickey's passport.
But look at the one with Cruella. She has flushes of...
Wow.
Oh, and Captain Hook and Mr. Smee are on Pirates.
Oh, that's hilarious. With the pirate dunking scene. Mm-hmm. And for all those Disney nerds out there, the reason that is so very comical is that in Pirates of the Caribbean, the dunking scene, that is Captain Hook and Mr. Smee. They are the Easter egg in that scene. And now they get to witness themselves. It's Smeeception.
There are a couple of places to get some Disney merch outside of the park, but Bon Voyage is the only store where you can get actual park merch outside of the park. But, pro tip, they don't have everything that you're going to find in the park, so if you see something while you're there, make sure to pick it up.
One thing we noticed right off the bat is that things are significantly quieter here, from the background music played throughout the theme parks to the other guests themselves. So we made sure to match that tone, and you'll see that throughout all of our videos.
Once more, Molly has found the ear section.
It's a rainbow.
Yeah. Pixar ears, that's a must-have. Did you know the Small World ears?
They have this in America.
Oh. What have we decided on?
I have 4 so far.
We're doing well. I love that we have an entire collection with all the different snacks you can find throughout Tokyo Disneyland.
We're gonna eat all of these, or most of them.
Challenge accepted.
There is no shortage of headwear here in Japan.
That's true.
We look good.
These are nice, the Aristocat hats.
Quite warm. Soft.
But do we look better in these? Or these?
It's tough to say, really.
So practical.
That's true.
Very warm.
Very cozy. Could wear it so much in Florida.
Yeah.
Hey, Malls.
Yes.
How many ears did you say you were going to buy?
I said I was gonna only buy 3 pairs.
All right, awesome. How many ears did you buy?
6. In my defense, they cost half as much, so.
Also, nobody's judging you. We were just curious as to how many ears you walked out with.
Yeah.
6 that cost half as much is the same as 3. Girl math.
And
Is
2
it-
pairs of these.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
You know, 6 one way, half dozen the other.
Our last scheduled jaunt for the evening before we allow ourselves to succumb to sleep and recover from jet lag is A little bit more food. We're heading over to Ikspiari. This is the shopping district at Tokyo Disney. Similar, if you will, to a downtown Disney or Disney Springs. Not quite as big, but here you can find a ton of different shops and restaurants, and we are hoping to find a restaurant that will give us perhaps some warm soup belly before we lay ourselves down to sleep. Guys, we found it. This is where we're gonna eat. It's time for the most authentic experience we could find, everybody. We just got here and we're already homesick, and so we're going to the TGI Friday. We're not really. We're just trying to find the place we're gonna go.
For our first real meal in Japan, though, we went to Ippudo, which is a Japanese ramen chain. And a couple of things I noticed right off the bat. One, it was very, very popular. We went pretty late at night and it still had quite a long line, so make sure you pack your patient pants when you're in Japan. Number two, instead of giving out water when you sit down at a restaurant, they give out tea. Sometimes hot tea, sometimes iced tea, sometimes both, but you have to ask for water, which they happily gave us. Number three, many restaurants had little baskets under your seat, and that was for your bags or your jackets or whatever you want, but I'd not seen that very commonly in the States. And number four, when you are ordering food with a language barrier, it's actually a lot easier than I thought it would be, because it's just pointing. A lot of pointing, a lot of smiling, a lot of gesturing, got us everywhere we needed to be. Number five, at this point, I still didn't know how to use chopsticks very well.
I picked up the Shiramaru Classic Ramen, which is the original tonkatsu or pork broth with Ippudo's signature dashi, thin noodles topped with pork belly, chasu, sesame kikurage mushrooms, menma, red pickled ginger, and scallions. The broth is incredibly rich with deep pork flavor. The noodles are perfectly cooked with a little sort of like al dente texture. It was just delightful, and if this was a sign of things to come, food was going to be delicious here.
Molly and I both got the Akamaru modern version of the ramen, which is a more bold translation of their original pork broth with thin noodles topped with Ippudo's secret umami-dama miso paste, some pork belly chashu, cabbage, sesame kikurage mushrooms, and Molly added an egg.
I told Max and Alan that while in Japan, I wanted to find my new favorite food, and at this point, I had determined it was ramen eggs. It's those delicious soy marinated, soft cooked eggs that they put inside ramen. They are so ooey and gooey and delicious. I could eat 100 of them. We also picked up the gyoza to share, which are dumplings with pork and vegetables inside. They were nice and seared on the outside, warm on the inside, perfect to complement our warm soup belly from the ramen.
Well, we went to a chain restaurant, but it was a Japanese chain restaurant, Ippudo, for some ramen. I'm happy to speak for all of us. We have warm soup belly, which is a delightful way to end our first day in Japan. Now, Ikspiari is a great shopping district, but I don't necessarily think it's anything you need to carve time out to go to when you're visiting here, especially if you're wanting to target the Disney parks. But for us, it was a nice place to escape with the limited time that we had to go and grab a bite to eat. And now, back to the hotel for some well-earned rest. Well, that was an excellent first day in Tokyo.
You tired?
A little bit.
I have
How
so
about
much
y'all?
warm soup belly. That egg was so good,
So tasty.
but I'm so sleepy.
Yes. But the video is not over. We have 3 more rooms to show you because somebody decided to book 4 character suites.
Why book one character suite when you can see all 4? So we're switching rooms every night, which means after our park days, when we come back, we are going to show you those hotel rooms. So we'll see you for the next one. I don't even remember which character's next.
All right, everybody. Well, good night, and we'll see you in the next room. Hello, from the Alice room.
It's our own birthday, so we're staying here.
It's all of our own birthday, yeah.
That's true.
That's
What
true.
are the odds?
100% on birthday rate.
I'm just staring at the hat on this lamp.
I like it. It was the first sign that this was
It
the
was.
Alice room.
Walking in, we couldn't quite tell.
I couldn't tell if it was Tinkerbell or Alice.
It was quite green, and so we thought maybe Tinkerbell, but no.
She's Alice.
Looking into the room, there was a dead giveaway.
Let's do a little tour, shall we?
Yeah, come on.
Welcome to the Alice in Wonderland theme suite. Now this one is a little bit smaller and it's also a little bit less expensive. It was about $468. So let's take a look. First you've got a magical hallway with a couple mirrors, vanity area. We get more Mary Blair concept art here over the little wet bar. There's also a mini fridge. There's a mini fridge in both of them, as well as our closet, where there are complimentary slippers, which is the best. Then moving into the bedroom section, we have the alcove with more Mary Blair artwork. And this room came equipped with an Allen and a Max, a rare upgrade. And you can turn this beautiful space into another bed if needed. In the main living area, you've got the now infamous lamp. Seating area. Fancy meeting you here.
Yeah, it's fancy.
Another mirror.
Hey there.
And 2 beds fit for queens.
Oh, yeah.
They have a lot of very cute Queen of Hearts detail on them up at the top. You've got the painting of the roses red. Thank you, Vanna. You've got the cute heart pillow. This light fixture reminds me of Alice's dress. And then down at the bottom, you've got the cute cards, little duster on the bed. Oh, and the bed skirt looks like her dress. On the cute dresser, you've got some nods to the white wabbit. Drawer space, safe. More matching jammies. In the bathroom, we've got Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Cute door detail, but same as the other bathroom. Very fancy throne situation. Alice in Wonderland concept art. Across the way, we've got the tub and the shower. And then here we have the cutest amenity kits again. The little cups, towels, also important. We've got Kleenex, extra toothbrush kits. Wait, these ones have Mickey. Or these ones have Huey, Dewey, and Louie on them. They're different. Make sure to keep those. And then over here, we've got your hair dryer. Not the best, but it'll do. And that's the Alice in Wonderland room. What do we think? This one or Cinderella?
I like the size of Cinderella, although the whimsy of this room is not matched.
Yeah, there is an increased whimsy factor. However, I also will concur that the size of Cinderella is desirable.
I will triple the Cinderella desire, mostly because I like Cinderella more than Alice in Wonderland. Sure. But very, very cute, and if you're an Alice in Wonderland fan, this room is adorable. And tomorrow, we're on to room number 3.
Looks like tonight is Beauty and the Beast, and I know a thing or two about Beauty and the Beast, so let's get going.
This room was the same cost as our Cinderella suite, so it was $578.36.
My gosh, walking in, the wallpaper covered in books that have stories from the Disney lexicon. So we've got Mulan, Aladdin, also with Cogs with Lumiere, the Rose. So you have your little vanity area as well. Wait, we have the footstool pup? And roses all over the floor on the carpet. Down the main hallway here. Looks like we have, again, the standard bathroom setup with your amenities. The right-hand side. Shower setup, same as before. And on the left, as Malu would like to say, the royal throne. Ah! And another unique wallpaper situation. Okay. A lot of plumette representation. I'm not mad about that. We have the same standard wet bar and mini fridge. Coming out into the living area, we have a sitting area as well as one of the extra beds found in the room. Okay. Some beautiful artwork from Beauty and the Beast. This is the dancing scene inside of the ballroom. Oh, beautiful. As well as, oh my gosh, look, the wallpaper. You have Lumiere and Cogsworth throughout, as well as the rose. Wow, really pretty. And here, what a beautiful chandelier in the room, as well as the 2 beds set up here. Hello. We have the rose adornments on the headboard and the bookshelves remaining throughout. And then it comes to our main TV and dresser. And let's check and see if we have the same standard. Yes, we do. The pajamas have stayed. Beautiful room, all in all.
Welcome to the fourth and final night of our character suite stay, Tinkerbell. This room, like the Alice in Wonderland room, was about $468. Now, I have spent quite a bit of time in Pixie Hollow in my time working at the Magic Kingdom, so I will be your guide to all things Tink, starting with our bathroom. Hello. We have lovely wings and a thimble, or is that a kiss, on the doors on both sides. That's lovely. Bathroom is unchanged from what it has been the last couple of days. Same amenities there. We have some flowers and this lovely crafted mirror around the outside. A vanity with similar flowers and mirror setup. In the closet, nothing too exciting about the pattern today of the wallpaper. It's just like leaves and flowers and whatnot, but we still have our slippers, and then of course cute little wooden door handles. Love this detail though. This is where I'm going to start getting to show off my Pixie Hollow knowledge. We have a little bit of art. Here is Tink playing checkers with Terrence. Now, of course, Tink is a tinker talent. She makes things, so it looks like she has crafted this checkerboard out of a pot holder and some nuts. Terrence is a dust-keeping fairy, so he is responsible for distributing pixie dust. And then down here we have Tink and all of the other fairies riding on what looks like an umbrella. Now this would be Iridessa, a light talent. We have Fawn, an animal talent, Rosetta, a garden talent, and I guess that has to be Silver Mist, which is a water talent, but I'll tell you, in all the interpretations I've seen of Silver Mist, she has black hair. So this is a little new, but of course then we have Tinkerbell riding on the back of it. She has certainly crafted this raft, a little teacup setup as well. And then we're going to turn into the main room. Oh, look. This room comes complete with a Molly and Alan. Worth the price of admission for that. I'll start with the alcove, which has one of my favorite little details. Now, we also have curtains here that can be pulled. We have one other alcove in the Alice room. I don't believe it had the curtains we could pull, though. But my favorite detail is that this light here is a bell. How cute is that? How cute is that? And then, of course, I will turn to the beds, which look to have been crafted again by Tinkerbell with her Tinker talent. We have some lovely art here with her hanging out with a little bird, as well as all of her plans for her designs that she has come up with. Those look lovely. She's also crafted this table for us here. She's gotten a button, it looks like, a bolt, a coin she's put together for a little seating area we saw Molly and Alan utilizing just a moment ago. A lovely little flower lamp, as well as a flower mirror. Hello again. And this is the entirety of the space. Another also flower here for the top light as well. Our Tinkerbell room on full display.
So that is 4 different character suites at the Tokyo Disneyland Hotel. Which character was your favorite?
Cinderella for me, bar none. Not just because of the size of the room, but also I just like the theming. Now, granted, in terms of immersive theming, I gotta say, Tinkerbell really kind of crushed it here. I was not expecting that.
I do like a lot of these details in this Tink room, but it's hard to argue with the size of Cinderella. Of the suite, like the larger suites, I also just think the layout of Beauty and the Beast was a bit confusing.
Yeah.
So I've got a sensible layout and theming and size. I think Cinderella takes the cake.
I'm also giving it to Cinderella. Not only is that one of my favorite themes of these 4 suites, but I gotta agree with the layout. But I also think it had just the most enjoyable details. It had some really cute wallpaper. It just had I mean, they're all incredibly themed, but I just really liked the way Cinderella's work. So that was the winner across the board, it sounds like.
I agree. So what was your favorite part of staying here? What do you think the best part of it was?
I think it's hard to argue with the proximity to the park. It is
yeah.
literally across the street from the Tokyo Disneyland Railway Station as well as Tokyo Disneyland Park. So the mornings that we were going to Tokyo Disneyland, it took us literally like 3 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to argue with it. This is closer than staying at the Contemporary getting to the Magic Kingdom. This is the closest I can think of besides maybe Grand California and getting you directly into DCA into a park.
Yeah. When we say across the street, we mean like, a walkway, like not even, you're not like crossing a road, you know, like with cars. I just think it's so beautiful. It's just stunning. I know we stayed in suites, but I just mean like the lobby, like gorgeous. Everything from moment one of stepping foot, even outside of this resort. I think when we got here on the first night, all of us just stepping up were like, oh my gosh, like so beautiful.
It's like the elegance of the Grand Floridian, but the scale of the Wilderness Lodge, but even bigger somehow. Like it's hard to. I was overwhelmed.
And quintessential Disney. You know, like this is just quintessential Disney. Some resorts are really beautiful, but they may not feel like Disney. I think regardless of where you're staying, the whole experience just feels Disney.
I gotta say, happy entry is a major plus for staying here.
Yeah.
If you're staying on property at Tokyo Disneyland in one of their resorts, getting happy entry and having early access to the parks is amazing. And I think one thing that we figured out is that early access is you're getting into the park, you're getting to your destination, but even then being able to experience the park for the first time without having that many people in it was a gift in and of itself, especially on the first days at Tokyo Disneyland at Tokyo Disney Sea.
Yeah, I would highly recommend if you're coming to Tokyo Disneyland to book a resort. It doesn't have to be this one. This one is on the more expensive side. If you're not spending a ton of time in the rooms, it may not make sense. But that happy entry is so key into getting in the parks. We got into the park today and we waited 15 minutes to ride Beauty and the Beast, which is the most popular ride in either of these two parks. So definitely look at staying on property. We actually looked at booking the Toy Story Hotel first, which is considered more of a value resort comparatively to Walt Disney World. But unfortunately it was booked, and kind of second choice we picked this hotel, and it ended up being absolutely phenomenal.
If you're familiar with early entry for resort stays domestically, this does work a little bit differently. You're not getting like a full hour. Right. You only get in about 15 minutes before. It's long enough to get in the queue for an attraction you're excited about and to start booking your premier access. But that's perfect, honestly. And you get it every day.
And make sure if you are going to take advantage of that happy entry that you get to the gate of your park of choice 30-45 minutes early, because everybody gets there really early, but it really did make a great difference in getting into the park and getting those things booked, like Max said.
Yeah.
All in all, just a fantastic experience. I think that obviously for us, booking these 4 different suites is about the most ma'am move you could make. When Molly found out that we could do that and explore each of the 4 different themed suites, there was a moment's pause at 3 a.m, and we decided, let's go do that. It certainly has been enjoyable for us, but I think it's been well worth it just for the different perks and things we mentioned here.
And shout out to the cast members here. All over the resort.
Gosh.
Every cast member in Tokyo Disneyland has been an absolute pleasure, but they made it really easy. All we had to do every morning is call and say, hey, we're switching rooms. And that works if you're switching hotels as well. They know a lot of people like to switch between maybe here and Miracosta, which literally gets you right into Disney Sea or Story Hotel or whatever it is. We just called and they took our rooms, or they took our bags from our room to the next room. They were here when we got to the next room, and they were fantastic. The last perk I really like that I think Walt Disney World could benefit from is the late night conveni, as it's called here, which is basically a late night convenience store. But I learned very quickly that Japanese convenience stores are far superior because they have tons of different snacks, any kind of like toiletry needs you might have, and they're open later than the park. So when you get back from being in the park all day, that conveni's open, and we've grabbed little snacks and little munchies every single night, and that's just like a fun perk. I believe they have those in all the hotels, but that was just like something I think is missing at Walt Disney World.
The best equivalent I could provide is it's a bodega. You have a bodega.
It's a bodega
in your resort, which is,
and
everything that I want after a long park day. I just want to go back, get a bottle of water or a Gatorade or something, and go up and chill.
Also Mickey shaped cheese.
That too.
So
that's essential.
So I think for my first visit to Tokyo Disneyland, we couldn't have picked a better hotel.
Yeah.
It was absolutely perfect from the moment we got here, and literally fireworks happened within the first 20 minutes of us being here.
Yeah.
To the absolutely stunning lobby, to the incredibly themed rooms. This was a perfect choice.
Well, friends, be sure to like this video, subscribe if you are new, follow us on all of our socials, and if you want to join in the conversation about this or any of our videos, please be sure to do so on Discord. The links for all that are down below.
We've got a lot more Tokyo fun, both here in Tokyo Disneyland, as well as Universal and beyond, even not theme park stuff, so stay tuned for that as well. And until next time, friends, I'm Molly.
I'm Alan.
And I'm Max.
And it has been truly so magical. Bye! Which fairy do you guys think you are?
I would like to believe I'm Fawn.
Probably Terrence.
I'm Tinkerbell.
Yeah,
That adds up.
She'll
that's
die if
special.
she doesn't get enough attention. So
Yep.
yeah.
Can I tell you how excited I am to try the next alcove bed? This makes 4 of 4 of like the pseudo beds. Expert of the alcove bed.